Welcome to the Yoga Nidra today. Thanks for joining me. Please lie down and get ready for your Yoga Nidra practice. You have your space set up. Use any props to make you comfortable. Maybe you're on the bed, or maybe you're on the floor, or even the couch. It's nice to use a place you don't use for regular sleep for Yoga Nidra, just so that you can prevent yourself from falling asleep. If this is a bit of a new practice for you, as you get more experienced, you can usually kind of drop in wherever. So using your regular bed is a bit easier once you've had some practice and some time getting experience with what that state of Yoga Nidra really feels like. Okay. So as you're going in to begin your practice of Yoga Nidra, setting your mind towards this practice of deep, relaxing meditation. And it's in this experience that you'll be able to let go of distractions and concerns or worries. And getting beneath that to connect with a deeper part of yourself that doesn't always get attention. So now just make sure everything's comfortable, your head feels supported without being too far up. You want to have your forehead just slightly higher than your chin, so nothing more than kind of a thin pillow. Maybe a folded blanket. You could put something under your knees if you want. Just make any final movements so that you're perfectly comfortable. And if you haven't already, you can close your eyes. And now feel the body become totally still, so not moving at all. And you're going to try and remain still throughout the practice. If something comes up that's bothering you, giving you some discomfort, any point throughout the practice, before doing anything to accommodate that sensation, just observe it first and see if just the observation on the discomfort can help it dissipate. Give yourself a little time. And then if it's still bothering you, you can then consciously make some kind of adjustment or whatever's necessary. And returning to stillness then. So now take a deep breath. And just exhale out all the distractions and worries. Allowing your mind to soften completely. And feeling expansive. Growing your field so that any negativity is just kind of like a grain of salt in a lake. It's completely diluted because you've come into this state of expansion. You're going to be following the sound of my voice throughout this practice. Feel your body go to sleep, get super relaxed. But you're going to stay aware to the experience that you're having. So your consciousness stays online, but your body goes to sleep. So sometimes the experience is almost like you're spying on your body sleeping, because your body is not usually so relaxed while you are aware and conscious of what's happening. So that's a very special state of Yoga Nidra. And it may only happen for just a moment, but as you practice, it's more accessible. And tune into the sound of your breath, the rhythm of your breath, and just listening and feeling the rhythm of the breath. You're able to even more deeply relax your body. So it feels really heavy. And in the heaviness of the body, you're feeling supported. Feeling that full support of whatever is beneath you, just supporting, holding. You can just then surrender to the support underneath you. You completely let go, knowing that you're held. And as you keep letting go, you notice you're more and more supported. So as you surrender, the support rises up. And continue breathing, aware of the breath. The breath just flows through you like a rolling sea wave, rhythmic and fluid. And start to observe sounds outside and inside the room. Just open up your sense of hearing, noticing each sound as pure frequency, vibration, without labeling, just sound. Become aware of your body from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Now say to yourself, I am aware. I will stay aware. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Repeat this again to yourself. I am aware. I will stay aware. I am practicing Yoga Nidra. And the practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. And when we begin, we state our sankalpa. A sankalpa is a vow or an affirmation, a spiritual promise that you state to yourself in the present tense. So if you have an intention you've been working with, or something that's coming to you right now, that's coming forward, just create this concise vow or sentence in the present tense, in the positive. Take a moment to create that for yourself right now. And if you don't have one, you can say, I'm opening myself up to learning more about my deepest self. You can use that, or just a word like peace. Just a word like freedom. So you can use a phrase like unconditional love. And now you have your sankalpa, your phrase. And just focus right in the center of your chest on your heart. And silently repeat that sankalpa 3 times to yourself while you focus on your heart. Okay, now let go of the intention. Breathe. Observe the body breathing. Like rolling ocean waves. And now we'll practice rotation of consciousness. So for this part of the practice, you will transfer your awareness in a somewhat rapid manner to different parts of your physical body. Without moving them, you stay still, but it's your mind that's quickly transitioning from each part of the body that I name. So stay alert, but don't try too hard or strain to follow me. It's supposed to be a relaxing journey, so just think of the body part, or you can see it in your mind's eye, whichever one is easier. But stay still. And if any of that feels like straining, just simply listen to my voice. So we begin by sensing and feeling the space around the right thumb, and then moving to the right index finger and feeling the space all around the right index finger. And then the right middle finger, and the ring finger, and then the little finger. And now sensing and feeling the palm of your right hand, and then the back of your hand, your right wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm. Sense and feel the right shoulder, armpit, right side waist. Feel deep into the joint of the right hip, the right thigh, knee, calf, ankle, right heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot. Sense and feel the space around your right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Now, please come back up to feel the space around your left thumb. And then moving to the left index finger. Awareness of the left middle finger, ring finger, little finger, the palm of your left hand, the top of your hand. left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, armpit, left side waist, deep in the cave of your left hip, left thigh, knee, calf, ankle, left heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Now please sense and feel the crown of your head, your forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between your eyebrows, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, nose, the tip of your nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat. Please sense and feel your entire face and throat. Now the top of your head, the back of your head and your neck. Sense and feel the entire head and neck. Tops of the shoulders, the right side of your chest, the left side of your chest, the middle of your chest, stomach, navel, the entire abdomen. Sense and feel the entire right leg, the entire left leg, both legs at the same time, the entire right arm, the entire left arm, both arms at the same time, the entire front of the body, the entire back of the body, the entire front and back together. Now please sense and feel your entire body. Feel your entire body. Sense and feel your body from top to toe. Return your awareness to your breath. Feel the shape of your body changing as you breathe. Visualize the front of your body and the space between your navel and throat. Visualize your breath rising from your navel to your throat with each inhale and slowly descending with each exhale. And now listen. Listen to the soft sound of your breath. And listen to how it sounds like the mantra, so hum. You can hear the so sound when you inhale, and the hum sound when you release your breath. Hear your so hum breath. Feel your so hum breath moving through you easily, without effort. Breathing in, so. Breathing out, hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. Release your concentration on the mantra. And so hum is always there. You can always go back to so hum breath at any point in the day. But now we're going to continue visualizing the breath rising from the navel to the throat. And now please begin to count your breath. We're going to count the breath, counting down from 27 to 1. We're going to count the breath like this. 27, breathing in. 26, breathing out. 25, breathing in. And 24, breathing out. And just continue on counting your breath silently to yourself. If you lose count at any time, just start over at 27 and keep going. Okay, now you can stop the practice of counting the breath. Let that go. Just pause. We're going to drop into the awareness of bodily sensations now. Now please first awaken to the sensation of heat in your body. Feel intense heat on your skin, body, feeling heat. Where do you feel heat in the body? Now let that go. Oh no. Find the sensation of cold in the body. What does cold feel like? Where can you find cold right now? Cold in the body. Now we're going to find the hot and the cold together at the same time. So find both hot and cold in the body and feel them both at once at the same time. And see how it is to hold these opposites together simultaneously. Hot and cold simultaneously arising. Okay, let go of that. Now find in the body sensation of wetness or moisture, experiencing wetness, dampness. Where can you find that in your body? And then let the wet dissipate. And now find dry. Where do you feel dry in the body? Parched, lacking of moisture, totally dry. And now leave the dryness. And then spontaneously arising at the same time, find wet or moist and dry, holding wet and dry together at the same time. Feeling of wet and the feeling of dry simultaneously arising. Okay, let that go. The body's breathing. You are just the conscious observer. You're just witnessing the body breathing. And then we'll do one more. So please find tension. Find tension in the body. What feels tight or tense? Find that. Where is that living in your body right now? Now let go of the tension. And now find relaxed. Where do you feel a part of the body that's relaxed? Soft. A released part of the body. Let that go. Now we're going to hold tense and relaxed at once together, holding them both. And what arises when you hold tense and relaxed together at the same time? What is arising? Okay, put that away, put that aside. The body's breathing. You're practicing Yoga Nidra. You will stay aware as the body sleeps. Each of us is a microcosm of the entire universe. And so much so that we can look to the cosmos and observe them in order to receive powerful lessons that we can actually apply to our own personal lives. One of the lessons of the cosmos is that energy is constantly moving in circles. The earth turns on her axis. The planets spinning around the sun. Moons and rings spinning around all of these various planets in our solar system. And the sun spirals around the center of the Milky Way galaxy. And all of these things in the cosmos are simply finding equilibrium. They're finding harmony and balance through their circular motion. Being part of the cosmos, the energy and life force contained within us as humans is constantly circulating throughout our physical body. And this is the microcosmic orbit. The microcosmic orbit, it mirrors the nature of the universe. It's also called small heavenly circles. And when our individual prana or chi, our life force, when that circulates smoothly throughout our microcosmic orbit, then we simply find it easier to be peaceful and find a nourishing sense of flow with all of the forces that surround us. A microcosmic orbit. Now, please bring your attention to your spine and the crown of your head. And just be aware of the sensation you feel in your body as you breathe. On your inhale, Imagine yourself breathing energy from your lower abdomen up your spine into the crown of your head. And on your exhale, bring that energy from the crown of your head down the front of your body until it returns to your lower abdomen. Inhale to breathe energy from the lower abdomen up your spine to the crown of the head. Exhale, bring that energy from the crown of your head down the front of the body until it returns to the lower abdomen. As you breathe, pay attention to the movement of energy and the sensations you feel. Focus on your breath as you imagine the energy flowing up your spine and then down the front of your body. And just feel this strong sensation flowing, a flowing sensation throughout your microcosmic orbit. Now go at whatever speed feels best to you. Well, it's usually good to do slow, deep breaths. Now we're going to complete this breath you're on. We're going to reverse the flow. So it's said that sometimes it's better for particularly women to go the opposite direction, as energy can tend to pool on the pelvic area. So once again, I'd like you to please bring your attention to the very lowest part of your abdomen, torso. You can come to the perineum. Start here, placing attention, just the very base. Feeling a sense of aliveness there. And now as you inhale, come up from the perineum, up through the lower abdomen, up the front of the body, all the way to the crown. And then you're going to exhale down your spine. And then when you get to the base again, at the root, you're going to inhale from the base up the front of the body, all the way to the crown. And then exhale down the spine, down the back of the body, returning to the base at the bottom of the exhale. I take some rounds this way, starting at the base, inhaling up the front, all the way to the crown, and then exhale from the crown down the spine, down the back of the body. Focusing on your breath while you imagine the actual life force energy, the prana or chi, flowing up your spine, flowing down your spine, flowing up the front of your body and down the back of the body. This is releasing stress and it's cultivating energy. It's your body's own natural response to finding harmony within the nature of the universe, to find this kind of this inner orbit, just as the planetary bodies find their own orbits. We have an inner orbit, this microcosmic orbit. So we did those two directions. If one felt better than the other, that's the direction you can stay with. I'm going to give you a few more moments to practice your microcosmic orbit. So now, if you want to continue from the base up the front of the body and down the back of the body, you can go that way. Or if you like the first way better, starting at the base and then inhaling up the spine to the crown and then down the front of the body. Either way, you're going to choose what feels right for you. You have to listen to your own inner intuitive wisdom, because everyone is different. So one is going to be better for you. And you choose the speed and you choose the direction, what works for you. Finding harmony with the nature of the universe. Deep inhale to feel this nourishing life force flowing up, and then exhaling the energy flowing down. And as you finish your last breath, you're going to bring all of this energy that we've generated, this prana, and you're going to take it there into your lower abdomen, your tantien, the space just beneath and behind the navel, and center the energy there. And there it stays with you. Imagine you're storing it there for the rest of the day. And now please try to recall your sankalpa, your vow from the beginning of practice, your spiritual resolve. And then you're going to quietly, silently repeat it to yourself 3 times with full awareness, sincerity, and faith as you focus on the heart. Really feel the intention as if it's already happening. Now I can let that go. Please bring your attention to the rhythm and the soft sound of your natural breath. And feeling its flow in and out of the nostrils. As you're aware of the breath, also become aware of just this state of physical relaxation that you're in. Now noticing your whole body resting, and just observing the parts of your body that are in contact with the support beneath you. Your head and upper back, your elbows, hands, your calves, heels. And the last thing I'm going to ask you to do is to try and recall your experience of this yoga nidra now. Try and remember any images or sensations or experiences that you've had during this practice, just like you're remembering a dream when you first wake up. And you can write that down once we're finished. You can continue trying to remember after we completed the practice. And now I'd like you to just begin to notice sounds outside of the room. And notice sounds inside the room. And with your eyes still closed, visualize the walls and the ceiling, the windows, the floor, anything you can remember in the room where you're lying. Try to picture the room you're in with your eyes closed. And then you can start to move. Just small moves with the hands and the feet first. Just slowly, slowly. When you're ready, you can start to stretch. And when you're ready, you roll over onto your side and pause on your side and take some deep breaths there. Just transitioning, taking your time. When you're ready, you can come up to sitting. And this practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. And we offer the benefits of our practice to benefit all beings everywhere. May all beings be free from suffering. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much for practicing Yoga Nidra. Hariom Tat Sat.